Imagine if you could combine Google's #1 design agent, Stitch, with Google's anti-gravity.
Google just gave you 2 free tools that replace a $10,000 web developer.
A new skill dropped, which means that it is now possible, and it is a cheat code if you know how to use it correctly. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to combine Stitch and anti-gravity so you can create gorgeous designs faster than anybody else and to a better quality. And unlike other videos, I'm actually going to show you the full capabilities and how to host it.
Google Stitch is their #1 AI design agent. It builds stunning websites and apps in under 60 seconds. Anti-gravity is the coding beast that turns those designs into real working software. And here's the kicker. Combining them creates an automated system that builds at scale. And both tools are completely free. This is the kind of unfair advantage that separates side hustlers from people still complaining about their 9 to 5.
If you don't know who I am, my name is Jack Roberts. I'm currently in South Africa, hence the background. I built and sold my last tech startup with over 60,000 customers, and now I run a 7-figure AI automation business. So if you haven't already, grab that coffee like this one from South Africa, and let's dive straight in.
Guys, I planned for a pretty long video packed with value, education, and real case studies, exactly the steps that we take and we teach our students to make real money. And you, my friend, haven't liked the video yet. May I ask why? Come on, give me some inspiration. Like this video, share with your friends and family, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Switch on the notification bell button, because this is just the beginning. We upload a new training every single day, and you want to get notified by YouTube. And the only way to do that is to subscribe to our channel, and make sure you ask your friends and family to subscribe as well. And in this way, you also help us get 10,000 subscribers in next 90 days. So go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go.
So Google Stitch is Google's #1 design agent. In simple terms, it is an AI-driven UI and UX design assistant that helps you make beautiful designs in minutes. You can build beautiful websites, stylish apps. You have something called 3x mode that lets you build things 3 times.
But knowing what they are is useless if you don't know how to actually use Stitch. And that's where it gets crazy.
Wonderful website here. So look at this. It's designed all 3 things simultaneously for us, right? So select your plan, which is cool. You've got these wonderful things. Interestingly, it's pulled this from the website. So this you can use for free, but it's obviously got a paid version to it, Enterprise Custom. And again, this is really freaking sick. So this is exactly how it works. Now, what you can do with this within Stitch is you can select things like this, which selects it. And then I might say, so you've got this 3x thing down here, which means I'll give you 3 alternatives.
Stitch doesn't just build one design. It builds 3 versions simultaneously with something called 3x mode. But the real power move is page-by-page editing. Most AI tools give you one shot and you're stuck with it. Stitch lets you go screen by screen, give feedback, swap images, tweak buttons, total creative control. That means you're delivering client-quality websites in minutes, not days.
I might say something like, hey dude, could you add just like a really interesting, beautiful image at the top and maybe make the button, multicaloric. So it kind of like has a nice kind of vibrant animation style to it, please. And then let's also just have 5-star testimonial at the bottom that looks great. So the idea is you can give it feedback. And this really belies, I think, the most important feature of Stitch. And this idea that you can actually go through and edit it page by page,
But a beautiful design sitting in Stitch is just a picture. To turn it into a real app, you need to connect it to anti-gravity. And this is where it gets serious.
The first thing we need to do, well, what we need to do is connect anti-gravity to Stitch. The way that we do this is there's something called Model Context Protocol, or MCP. You can access this, and all MCP is just a universal remote control. The idea being that it allows anti-gravity and Stitch to talk with one another. So if you come up here, for example, you click on these dots, we click on MCP servers, click on Manage MCP servers.
It's called MCP, Model Context Protocol. And think of it as a universal remote control that lets both tools talk to each other. You grab an API key from Stitch, paste it into anti-gravity's MCP config, and just like that, they're linked. No coding required. Now, anti-gravity can access every design you've ever built in Stitch and turn them into real working applications on command.
And what you'll see for me now is Stitch. And I'm going to remove this and uninstall it with you so you get a great idea of how to do it. Also in a foolproof way, that means you don't have to understand any code at all. What we need to do first of all is get your API key.
Before we continue, quick heads up. If you're watching this and thinking, I like the idea, but I want to see how this actually works in practice, I've linked a free training below. It breaks down the exact system and workflow we use, shows how it's already structured, and explains how people use it without having to figure everything out from scratch. If that sounds useful, the link's in the description. You can check it out anytime. Now back to the video.
For Stitch. So let me go ahead and grab that. So you want to come over to stitch.withgoogle.com/settings, but I'll put all the links for you down below. And what I'm going to do is come down and click on create a key. You're going to copy that key and just save it for me 1 second. And then the other thing you need is what's called this MCP config.
But connecting them is just the setup. What happens when you activate the auto loop is what separates hobbyists from people making real money.
We gave it. And bear in mind, anti-gravity can be in the background where you're drinking your coffee, spending time with your kids, hitting the gym, doing that incline bench press, whatever you want to, which is what makes this so spectacular. And it's using design assets that you've got. But then it gets really even cooler than that, because if we actually head back over to Stitch and I'm on the homepage, you can see that it's building all the stuff for us there.
Once the Stitch Loop skill is activated, anti-gravity builds multiple complete websites simultaneously in the background. Coffee brand, jacket company, SaaS landing page, all at the same time, all matching your exact brand guidelines. And here's what makes this a real business. You're not burning credits. Stitch handles the design generation at zero cost. That means your profit margins on client work are almost 100%.
And what's even cooler than that is that we're not paying for any credits with this. Like, it's actually being done now specifically within Stitch, which means we're leveraging these models at no cost to yourself. And look at this, guys. Look at the quality of this. Heath Herring, Premier Heritage jackets. It's all these images, by the way. Like, how insane is Nana Banana? Because we could have even specified this and give it specifics. I go in more depth than that on my design masterclasses and stuff, but you can get the idea now. It is absolutely gorgeous and it's captured to a T, the Glido.
But a website on your laptop makes you $0. You need to put it live on the internet. And this last step is easier than you think.
Application. The last thing we want to do is then connect it to what we call Vercel, which means that the world can see your entire app, and then any change that you ever make to this in anti-gravity will be immediately reflected in your app. So if you want to change your prices, you want to add new products, we can just chat now to our app and our website and it'll work for us straight away. So to do this, we're going to head over to a website called vercel.com.
You push your project to GitHub, connect it to Vercel and hit deploy. That's it. Your app is live with a real URL anyone can visit, but the part nobody's talking about, any change you make through anti-gravity automatically updates your live site. Want to change prices, add new products, just chat with your app. You now have a full website business where you build, deploy, and manage everything by typing sentences.
Looks new, completely normal. Let me introduce you to the future of AI, right? So click on add new, and all you can do is add project. Now this you connect to GitHub, which is really cool. And you'll see the project, basically the project will just appear for you there. You click on import real quick and it will auto decide the application preset, and then you click on deploy down below. But before we do that, let's just double check that all the files are there. So we come back over to anti-gravity. You can see it's now done and it's uploaded, which is great. So let's come back over and then click on deploy.
You just learned the BUILD system, but if you don't know the advanced design hacks inside anti-gravity, you're leaving serious money on the table. That's the next video. Whether you like this video or not, really hit the like button. You know why? Because I gave you the exact training for free that our paid members get. This video is going to be in the members area for the paid members, and you got it for free. So yes, don't you think I deserve a like? Go ahead, like it, share with your friends and family, subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Make sure you switch on the notification bell button, and of course, ask your friends and family to subscribe and switch on the notification bell button. It's very important for us because we have a goal of getting 10,000 subscribers in next 3 months. And the only way we can do that is when you hit the subscribe button. Go ahead, do it. And for more money techniques, watch these videos and we will see you on the next one.